Welcome to Spark Joy, the podcast dedicated to celebrating the KonMari method and the transformative power of surrounding yourself with joy and letting go of all the rest. With your hosts and certified KonMari consultants, Kristen Ivy and Karen Sochi. And now, here's the show.
Today's Quick Tips episode is all about kids, home, work, and daily routines. Now that school is well underway, you may be experiencing a lot more daily chaos at home. Kids or no kids, fall usually finds us back in a routine that's a little more rigid than the lazy days of summer. So today, we want to give you some strategies and tips for setting up good daily routines using KonMari principles.
Let's dive right in. Morning routines can be an important part of your KonMari vision. The key to a great morning is to start it the night before. Craft a routine that supports you and your family doing the things that need to be done with as little hassle as possible, starting with the way you wake up. How you wake up and start your day may include meditation, exercise, or catching up on the news, or you may prefer to sleep as long as you can and then jump up and be on your way. I start my day with gratitude. When I open my eyes and put each foot on the floor, I say thank, and then you as the next foot falls, out loud, of course. A simple tip to help you lead with appreciation and joy.
Reduce the amount of children's clothing items that aren't suitable for day-to-day schoolwear. Choices should be easy for the child to make when getting dressed in the morning. Special occasion, weekend, and play clothes should be separate from everyday schoolwear or uniforms. The same is true of your day-to-day workwear as well. Keeping like things together is the key. And consider selecting clothes the night before or investing in a clothes valet. It can save you tons of time and aggravation and ensure that you are getting dressed with intention.
Create a command center. This may consist of a bulletin board, whiteboard, or chalkboard on a desk that is central in the home. Use your command center as a place you and your family could schedule appointments and to-dos. If needed, have a calendar just for listing who may need a ride each day. If your kids have complicated schedules, this can be a real stress saver. At the command center, consider one daily item basket for each family member. Keys, chargers, action items, homework, all of that will live there.
If possible, designate a spot by the door for a system to keep things centrally located at all times. One hook, one bin, one backpack or bag for each person is a good way to think of it. Make your system work for you and your living space. Keep only the current seasonal things near the front door in the coat closet whenever possible. This is the keep things where you use them concept. It will be important to KonMari light this area often. It will be much easier if the day-to-day clutter is limited to one area of your home instead of scattered on all available surfaces. For more on how to KonMari light, check out Spark Joy episode 94. Homework, business, and mail should come out of the bag and be sorted each day. Stuff to do, stuff for parents, stuff to put away or relocate, and stuff to discard. Avoid those delayed decisions. When it comes to paper clutter, encourage your school to communicate via email whenever possible.
Remember 3 high-level paper categories: an act now pile for urgent decisions, keep temporary files for things that are time-bound, and keep forever items for emergency or legacy management. For more on how to address paper clutter, head over to Spark Joy episode 45. Homework and business work stays in a central place until done. Try to establish a set homework schedule and a zone to complete work with a clear, flat surface. As soon as it's ready, completed work goes in the school bags the night before.
Consider what you can prepare for tomorrow's meals the night before. Can the coffee machine be set to a timer? Can lunches be prepared? Can items be added to the shopping list? This is also a good time to check the inventory. Are things in the fridge old or unused? If it's clear no one really likes the new cereal, just go ahead and toss it.
What about a thoughtful evening conversation with family members? Maybe you could share 3 things you want to accomplish the next day as one of many table topics. Asking questions like, do you have what you need to make that happen? Or how can we help each other have a good day tomorrow? And there you have it, our quick tips for a great daily routine. A special welcome and thank you to our newest Spark Joy Club members joining us at the Joy Sparker level. Jan Atkinson, Heather Arsenault, Kate Bunch, and Louis St. Amour. We continue to welcome our listeners who are serious about extending the conversation around taking action, living, and maintaining a tidy lifestyle. Please join the conversation by visiting sparkjoypodcast.com and selecting Join the Club.
And don't forget to enter our anniversary giveaway. As announced during Spark Joy episode 100, we have KonMari-themed gifts ready for you to claim by entering into our giveaway, which is celebrating our 2-year anniversary. The prizes include Marie Kondo's tidying sequel, Spark Joy, an illustrated masterclass on the art of organizing and tidying up, signed by the Queen herself, a virtual KonMari tidying lesson provided on behalf of For the Love of Tidy, an honorary membership to the Spark Joy Club at the coveted Joy Sparker level, and finally, a copy of Marie Kondo's highly anticipated new children's book, Kiki and Jax, The Life-Changing Magic of Friendship, which will be officially released later this year.
Head over to sparkjoypodcast.com/reviews for instructions on how to leave a star rating and written review on iTunes. Then shoot an email to contact@sparkjoypodcast.com with your username for a chance to win one of the 6 prizes we have for our listeners this year.
You have until November 26th to enter, and we'll announce our winners during our Best of show on December the 3rd.
So now we want to hear from you. Tell us your burning tidying questions or share stories about how KonMari has impacted your life.
Head over to Apple Podcasts to subscribe and review the show, which helps us reach others along their tidying journeys.
To extend your tidying experience, you can join the Spark Joy Club.
Visit sparkjoypodcast.com and click Join the Club to become a member of the Spark Joy community or join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope your day sparks joy.
Thank you for listening to Spark Joy with your hosts Kristen Ivy of For the Love of Tidy in Chicago and Karen Sochi of The Serene Home in New York City. Spark Joy, the podcast, is not endorsed by or affiliated with KonMari Media, Inc. The opinions expressed on this episode represent the views of the co-hosts and guests alone and do not represent the corporate position of KonMari Media, Inc. or the KonMari consultant community.